NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Peach Invitational. Good contact, good result. Strong winds have been a factor all day here, Frank. What's the key to scoring low in conditions like this?
Well, sometimes you've almost got to make the ball go to ground. You've just got to keep it out of those high breezes, play away from the trouble.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. Settles in over the putt.
That's a good par there, Rich.
Here at the par 3 second hole, it's just under 215 yards and really a good-looking hole. The water is not necessarily in play for the professionals. Bunker left and a bunker just short of the green. This is probably a 4, 5, or 6 iron for most of the professionals. The bigger hitters might be able to get there with a 7.
Should be safely on deck.
That was a solid strike and a good result. Birdie try again here today. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
In for par. Frank, what are the players facing here at this short par 4 third?
It's uphill, so it'll play a little longer than what it measures on the card. The green, I think, is the most interesting aspect of this hole. That back portion, you have to really be precise there, but you can use the slope when the flag's on the front. Try and spin it back towards that flag.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. So this is where club selection becomes much more important. Uphill, make sure you have enough stick, and then swing away. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Didn't fare too well on this hole yesterday. Made a bogey. That was just a lousy putt right there. No other way to say it. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Back over now to the 4th. Frank, this would be a good time to get it going. Made some pars to this point, but if you want to win, you have to make birdies.
Rich, I think the thought of winning has to be removed from one's psyche right now. You've just got to worry about what's in front of you. It just looks confused, forgetting about playing the actual game itself. Winning happens by a series of good shots. Let's get back to the basics of playing golf.
Second shot here at the fourth. Bunkers guarding the front corners of the green. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Don't leave it short. Wow. Clean this up with a tap. Did the job right there. Back on the tee here at East Lake, it's the fifth hole. This is a muscular par 4, Frank, at better than 500 yards.
You just take 4 and walk to the next tee on any given day, Rich. Blind tee shots. Really, you have to hit a good one here. Otherwise, you're just sort of going to clock up at least a 5 straight away. Par 5 for the members, so it's a tough par 4 even for the pros.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that.
Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he was thinking on that.
Frank, you've navigated so many leaderboards in your career. This is the way to do it, isn't it?
Oh, there's plenty of holes ahead too, Rich. Third place, a really good position to be playing from here on in. This one's going left, Rich.
Not knocking down the flagstick here, but looks as though it will find the green. Birdie try up next. Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
That would have been a real bonus had it dropped, but as it is, locked in on the read and the speed. Nothing wrong with that par putt. We're at the 7th now. .310 yards and straight. You can win with that. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
This is a good-looking shot. That one inside of 10 feet, really dialed in. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. He'd settle for par here. Needs this for par. Wow, I thought that was in. So they'll tap in. Just drip that in.
Well, it's 4 1/4 inches. Use it all.
This par 4 is a dogleg left with bunkers and trees on that left side of the fairway, so that should deter players from cutting the corner. Although often thought of as a birdie hole, this 8th has a relatively small, firm green surrounded by a deep bunker in front, thick rough on all sides. Birdies might not be as plentiful as people think. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Trying to get a good mental picture here on the approach shot at the par 4 8th. Again, most important to just avoid those bunkers by the green. Oh no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. Settles in over the putt. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better. Even par, currently. I don't think a tourniquet is going to work after that one.
Tough to watch. Now to the longest hole on the course and the first par 5. It's the 600-yard 9th hole. Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
Now the third shot at the par 5.
Rich, I thought he could get this close.
That just is amazing. Just a mind blower right there. Absolutely incredible. He made the shot. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Second shot, good look at the green. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, getting him another good look. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Starting to put it together right now, Frank.
Enjoying that trio at the top.
Moving on to the 11th here, 197 yards. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. So one shot closer to the lead with that birdie. On to the 12th hole here at East Lake. It is relatively short, just 391 yards, but there is a bit of trouble. Frank, they say you have to ride the wind. Boy, he got all of that one.
Got every ounce out of the conditions.
They appear to have the right number here at the 12th. It's a green light situation. Let's see if they can get after this hole location. Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. These putts keep the round together. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
He'll take par and move on. Now at the par 4 13th. This is a good one. Strong challenge here at East Lake. But this one has a chance to be really good. Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. Now, what's the key here on this approach shot at the 13th, Frank?
You can see why high soft landing shots really are the go-to here at East Lake. Great example here at 13. Off an uphill lie, nice high soft landing second shot will certainly get well rewarded.
This could be a good one. Wow.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Locked in on the read. and the speed.
Well, birdies are hard to come by in this situation. So tight.
Keeps him right in the thick of it. At the 14th now, 442-yard par 4 goes downhill a bit.
Yeah, you have to hit the ball down the left side of the fairway, Rich, because everything slopes to the rough on the right. Ball hangs up on the left side. There is a lone tree in the rough there that often comes into play. Green slopes away from the players to the left, and those two bunkers, the reason why they're pinched in, well, when you're in the rough, you'll find out why they're there.
Nice long tee shot there and a good lie, Frank. Now at 14, ready for the approach shot. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Frank had hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he's thinking on that.
Setting up for an approach shot here. Okay, good shot on the dance floor. This would give him the par. Frank, a par here, that's just fine. This par 5 15th measures in at only 525 yards. There is a chance to get to the green in two without question, but there's also some trouble out there.
Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up.
It's at sneaky distance. It doesn't go in, you got to add another one to the scorecard.
And that's where the golf ball's just staring at you and
Oh, yeah.
mocking you and laughing at you.
You know deep down it's smiling too, don't you?
Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round. There's another birdie and another move on that leaderboard. 10 under par for the tournament. Here we are at the 16th now.
Rich, that was a heat-seeking missile. That is out there.
They make it look so easy, and we know it isn't, but when you hit T-balls that long and that straight, it does make the game kind of simple. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Just a couple of feet. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Over the last decade, the 17th at 455 yards with that water looming left has proven to be one of the most dramatic holes in golf.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Eastlake Golf Club was named the permanent home of the Tour Championship by Coca-Cola back in 2005. It is the final event of the PGA Tour playoffs for the FedEx Cup, with only the top 30 players on the points list qualifying each year. Nice play right there. That's in pretty close. Shouldn't be a problem here. Frank, we have said it over and over. Another birdie. Now to the final hole here at Eastlake Golf Club. And Frank, there aren't too many golf courses that finish with a par 3.
And that's why it's always under a debate whether you should finish on a par 3, especially one of this length. Twos are very, very hard to find on this green. And the reason why there's so many slopes and hollows here, the two bunkers, remember the great up and down from Jim Furyk from the right bunker, that's more than possible. But this is it. This is what it comes down to. Somehow make a 3.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are, because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Wow, what a shot.
What are the chances of making it from that?
Frank, that front page of the leaderboard has been looking good all week.
You're exactly right, Rich. I think our winner is certainly going to come from that list right now. I'm excited for tomorrow's final round.